Hello everyone, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today is a very long video. I have a lot to show you. I set up my bullet journal in August each year because of university, but I always make another little setup for the new year as well. So in today's video, I am going to show you how I set up my bullet journal for 2021 and my first month, which is of course January 2021. For this setup, I already sketched out some ideas. Most of the time, I just go along with it and whatever comes out makes the spread. But for this setup, I really wanted to think ahead. I got my inspiration for the spread off Pinterest. I always go there when I don't have any ideas myself. So thank you Pinterest for saving me on this one. What I love about this spread is that I haven't done anything like this before, like it's so revolutionary. No, I'm just kidding. But I am going to draw some beautiful flowers above and under the year of 2021, and I am using some paper to finish off the page. I know it has been a weird year for everyone. Still, this year flew by. I think I also said that in my last setup, but it's true, you know. I don't know what 2021 will bring for us. But I hope it will certainly be better than this year. So now I'm just coloring in the flowers to make it a bit more fun and colorful. I am usually not the one who's drawing in their bullet journal. I cannot draw at all. I'm always jealous of people on Instagram or over here on YouTube who make literally art on every spread. That takes a lot of time too, but it's just so pretty and fun to look back at it when you are just browsing through the pages. Like I said, to finish off the spread, I am using some paper to fill the other side of the spread, and I think it looks very nice with the flowers. And this is how my 2021 spread turned out. I'm very happy with the end result, even though I cannot draw at all. On my next page, I'm going to make two types of tracking spreads. On the left spread, I am making a tracking spread for my dogs. I have two little Maltese dogs, a boy and a girl, and I hope that someday I will have a puppy from them. The title of this page is going to be My Babies, because babies, they are my babies, so... Anyway, dogs need to have their medicine for ticks, fleas and worms, and my little girl also gets her period 2 times a year, so I am tracking everything on this page for it. I am making sort of a calendar to track the fleas and ticks medicine each month and the worms medicine each 3 months, and for the period of my dog I will leave some space on the right of the page. I am planning on keeping the date of her first and last day of her period in there, so I know if her period is regular and that she is healthy. I'm sorry if that is too much information, by the way. But if you have dogs yourself, maybe you like this idea for your own journal. And to finish off the page, I'm sticking on a little pug sticker that is just too cute. For the other page, I am tracking some cleaning duties. Every cleaning routine is different. There are some standard things that I clean every week, but there is also some chores that I have to do each month or every 3 months, like changing my bed sheets or cleaning the windows or mopping. I don't mop every week because it's not good for our floors. Each month is enough, but I sometimes forget when I did that. So this spread is going to give me some insight into my chores and when I did those chores for the last time, so I know when I have to do those again. This is also a little calendar format, and the chores are not done. And by that I mean the examples that I put in the left thing of the calendar. I will keep filling in some new chores when they come around, but for a little example I wrote some stuff down already. And to finish off the page, I am grabbing some paper again and sticking it onto the spread. And this is how the whole spread turned out. I love how practical and yet a bit fun with the sticker and the striped paper it is. On my next spread I am also tracking 2 different things. This spread is one of my favorites actually. I made a self-care spread in which I'm going to track all of the things I do when I want to take a little more care of myself, like painting my nails or doing a mask or something. I want to do those things more often because it's also healthy for me and my skin, and those things are very important to do. So it's actually a very simple spread, but also very practical, and I'm curious to see how much I am going to use this spread and actually doing all those things. I am going to track it to see how many times I am doing those kind of things for myself, and I made sure to leave some space in between the month letters because the spaces stand for the weeks in between, and maybe I will do a mask each week and then I have enough space to track that as well. On the right page, I am going to make a list or keep track on the vinyls that I have on my wish list. I am dividing it in 4 categories: the artist, the album name, if it's limited edition, and if it's a colored vinyl. If you don't know, I uploaded a few vinyl unboxings on my YouTube channel, and I am collecting colored vinyls. Not only do I love the music on the vinyls I buy, but I also love it when I put a record on and it has a fun or original color or art on them. Shameless plug, if you like that kind of content, then check out my channel. So there are already a few vinyls that are on my wish list for 2021. For instance, the orange vinyl from Ava Max that is only going to be available at the Urban Outfitters in the USA. So I have to sacrifice some shipping money for that, but it's going to be worth it. If you have any fun vinyl suggestions, then let me know. To finish off this page, I used an old-timer car sticker. I love the vibe that it gives, and it fits perfectly with the theme of this spread. And this is how the spread turned out. One of my favorites from this setup. Let's move on to the next one. For this spread, I am going to make a bucket list and a Netflix list. The left one is going to be my bucket list. I am not sure though what I want to do in 2021 because I don't know how COVID is going to turn out in the next couple of months. But if I have some things that I really want to do, I can put it on that page. It's very boring and empty for now, but I hope I can fill it later in 2021. And for the right page, I am going to make a list of Netflix movies, series, or documentaries that I want to watch. Sometimes I forget that I wanted to watch something, and then when I want to watch something, I don't know what to watch. Let me know if you have the same problem. So I am going to make a list of the things I want to watch with watch time, so I know that when I want to watch Netflix for like an hour or something, I can pick something that takes only an hour, or when I want to binge something, I can see what series or movies or documentaries I can watch when I feel like it.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
Now we can finally move on to January 2021. For the opening page of January 2021, I am putting a little artsy paper on the left side of the page. I love to use those kind of papers for making a cover page more interesting. I am also sticking on a quote which says, "The happiest people don't have the best of everything, they make the best of everything." And I love that quote because I think that's very true. And furthermore, I sticked on a little calendar and filled in the dates and decorated it a little more to make the page more interesting.
Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
And this is my opening cover page for January 2021. It's very simple, but I like it. It's not very special or something, but I don't know. It's fun. Let's move on to the next page, and I thought it would be fun to make a spread with the highlights of each day of January. I can write in 1 or 2 sentences what the highlights were of that day and make a really little diary. I think that would be fun. Hopefully I am motivated enough to actually fill in 1 or 2 sentences each day. And that was the highlight spread. Let's move on to the monthly calendar. I wanted to make very big boxes for this month, but then I realized that I actually missed a row because the first 3 days of January are just forgotten, I think. So I just started my calendar at the 4th of January, and the 1st to the 3rd of January are in my December weeklies anyway, so it's not that I don't have those days in my bullet journal, but I'm going to be honest, it looks a bit weird. So I am just left with 4 weeks of January, but I do have the big boxes I wanted, so I'm just going to live with it. It's a very simple setup. I'm putting some day stickers on top of the calendar, and on the left I am making some space for monthly to-dos, and for extra decoration I used some washi tape at the bottom. So that is it for the calendar. Let's move on to the weeklies. I am just going to show you the first weekly because the others are just the same. But I divided the days in 3 different sections. The first big box is how my days are planned out, so from the morning to the evening, and then I have a box for daily to-dos and for daily notes. I figured that I do like to make a daily to-do list, but I didn't really have space for it in my other weeklies. Usually I make a weekly to-do list, but then I just procrastinate. So I really have to make daily to-do lists, so I will do my chores that day instead of pushing them further into the week. I used the same color marker as the stickers that I'm using because I thought that was cute, and for each week I used some different colors, but you will see that in the end. I am going to move on to my Polaroid page. It's again not that interesting, but it's nice to have a page dedicated to some pictures. I love to look at those, also from bullet journals from a few years ago, so the Polaroid pages are very precious to me. And when this spread is done, I am going to move on to the flip through. And that is it for my 2021 and January 2021 setup. I really hope you liked the spreads that I made. Let me know in the comments if you are going to make some of the spreads. That will be so much fun. If you want to, you can follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description. I only post the spreads that I make, but maybe you will like that. I don't know. I post a lot of different content on my channel. For instance, cleaning videos, unboxings. I make cover songs, or maybe you will like like room and furniture makeovers. There is a lot to watch, so if you like that kind of content, you can subscribe to the channel. I upload every Sunday. Leave a like or dislike and let me know what you liked or didn't like, so I know how to improve my videos. Thank you again so much for clicking on my video. I want to wish you the very best week and I hopefully see you in the next one.